Hi, I'm so scared about what this world is coming to. Like, I'm one of those quiet, independent people when it comes to politics where I just observe and I don't say nothing. But it's come to the point where when you see bullcrap happening everywhere you go, and you hear people just spewing lies that the media pitches to people, brainwashing people. There gets to the point where you get tired of it. You get really tired of it, and you start just thinking about stuff like, why would you listen to the TV when the TV is controlled by high people up there that want to brainwash you in order to keep you politically closed in this shell of a bubble so that you won't know what's really going on in our country, what really is happening here. They want to divide us as people, saying that blacks are blacks, white are white, Latinos are Latinos, immigrants are immigrants, Americans are Americans, so that we won't really see the problem. And when you say something that people don't like, they automatically call you racism. That's fascist in and of itself. When you call somebody racist just because you don't like what they're saying, you're taking away their freedom of speech, the constitutional rights that our founding fathers gave to us. I don't own no gun. I will never own a gun. The only reason why I will never own a gun is because I have a serious mental illness that I'm working on. So a gun is not feasible to me. But, that comes with consequences that I'm not allowed to own a gun. Do you know? But there's a lot of people who can own a gun that are not mentally ill. And I feel really bad for them, because when you say you're going to take away people's Second Amendment just because somebody uses a gun to kill people, no, guns don't kill people. People kill people. It don't really matter if you grab if you take away people's guns or knives and all that. People's gonna always find a way to kill people. Evil people are evil people. You could take away guns. What's gonna happen is the black market is gonna soar in sales when you take away guns, because that's even worse for our country. When you can't register a gun, you don't know who has guns. You're taking away people's right to register guns and taking away their guns. So that means people is going to buy guns in the black market. They're going to get it from these cartels. They're going to gain more power. And you know what? Think about it. They taking away your Second Amendment so that you could depend on the government to protect you. I don't know about you, but I grew up in the ghetto Philly, and when someone shoot up your house, the police don't get there until 2 hours later. They don't give a crap. There's a lot of them who care and are loving and all that, but a majority of them don't. Like, you ain't a priority to them. Unless you're not a middle class and high up there 1% person, they're not gonna come straight away. Look how long it took them to get to El Paso. Just in 1 minute, that person killed all those people. Why? Because they couldn't bear arms. In Texas, people have the right. That's one of those countries that believe 100% that you can protect yourself. And look, because these people depended on the police to protect them, a lot of them died. And then they wanted to point fingers, saying that it was the gun that did it. It was the president who did it. It was democracy who did it. It was racism who did it. No, it wasn't. Come on, be logical right here. Let's say I don't agree with a lot of policies that happen nowadays, but am I gonna grab a gun and shoot people because of it? No, I'm not. People who shoot and hurt people are people who intentionally do it. They do it because they want to do it. They do it because they bad, they evil, they want to hurt people. They're gonna hurt you whether they have a political view or not. Ain't nobody's fault if you grab a knife and stab someone. That's nobody's fault. That's your fault. You gotta pay the consequences for that. It really like bothered me a lot. I always stay quiet, but I can't believe all this stuff that's happening. You want to talk about democracy? The point of democracy is to sit down and everybody talk about about what they don't like and what they do like. But you don't see that going around here. You see in the media that people, they just saying, oh yeah, because he said that, he's a racist. Oh, because she said that, she's a racist. Oh, because you love your country, you a racist. What? You a racist calling me a racist? What's wrong with you? You just calling me a racist is racism and fascism of itself. Do I look like a racist to you? No, I don't. I want to see every person born in this country and those who come to this country seeking the American dream to be able to get up and accomplish their dreams. But if we all getting stuff free from the government and living off of welfare, we ain't ever gonna be middle class. Never gonna be middle class. And that's what these people want us to do. They want us to be in a socialist world where everybody's the same. They want to push free healthcare and free housing and all this stuff to people because they want to keep you poor living off of them. Ain't nothing free in this world. What's wrong with you people? Ain't nothing free. Everything has a price. You want something free? There's always gonna be rules and regulations to something free. But honey, when you work really hard for what you got, ain't nobody can't tell you what to do. Ain't nobody can't tell you what to do. But live off of these free things that these people push into you, and they always gonna control your lives. They always gonna tell you what to do. And that's what people don't even realize that. I don't wanna live off of Social Security all my life. I want to be able to work and buy a house and, provide a future for my kids and live off of the values that I was taught by my parents and my grandparents. Look, a lot of my father's family are veterans. You're going to call them racist just because they wanted to die for their country and because they wanted to serve their country? And look at them. Half of them don't even get the rights and the things that they deserve for even thinking about going to serve their country. I feel really bad because I love my country, yet just me saying it, I'm going to get people to attack me just because I said that. You allowed to say you love Mexico. You allowed to say you love Puerto Rico. You allowed to say that you love whatever country that you come from, but I'm not allowed to say that I love America. Why is it that I'm not allowed to say that? Because you say I'm racist because I said that? I don't call you racist just because you love Puerto Rico or because you love Haiti. Or look, I'm not even trying to point fingers. You're going to call me racist. Those are just political examples for me to point my point, if you know what I mean. I'm not a racist. I love my country, and it hurts me to see that my country is going to this. Do you know why I love my country? Because I get to say whatever I want to say, just like I'm telling you what I want to say, without me having to throw a little hissy fit about it. I'm not going to go around smashing people's heads just because they like the president of the United States. No, that's not me. I don't agree with everything he's saying. I don't like the man, but I don't hate the man. What kind of, you want to not spew hate? You spewing hate with hate. Just criminally spew hate with hate when you say you fascistly hate somebody. It really bothers me when I see like the people that I love and my family members be brainwashed by the media. That's why I don't watch TV. That's why I don't watch TV. And that's why I always go to the library and I find books, my own books, so that I could read and educate myself. Because The media is always going to pitch what they want to pitch to you. Half of them is owned by the Republicans and half of them is owned by the Democrat Party. You don't see any independents owning the media. These people are really strong people. People don't realize how strong these people are. They politically want you to fight amongst yourselves so that you could be blindfolded by the true problems that's happening in America. These Antifa, don't even get me started with Antifa. Everybody's scared of Antifa. I be scared to always put my opinions out there because I'm scared somebody gonna attack me and call me racist for it. I'm a Latina Americana. Yo nací aquí en New Jersey. Yo tengo toda mi vida en América. And no, ningún país es perfecto. Nadie es perfecto. No country is perfect. Every country got the good and the bad in it. Why can't we just embrace the good and forget about the bad, forget about the past? Oppression is when you oppress yourself. If you have confidence in yourself to not oppress, you ain't gonna be oppressed. You gotta be strong against this. Be strong and look for information yourselves. Don't go by what these politicians say. Root yourself in the laws of this country, in the amendments, in the rights that you got, whether you is an immigrant or if you is an American citizen. You got to find the information yourself. Don't listen to the media and the TV. They spewing lies and hates to blind us from the reality of this world. Is that socialism and capitalism, that's something else. I'm more in between that. I believe that a little bit of socialism is important to bind us. But I also believe that capitalism is the way to go. Because if you embrace pure socialism, you're not giving the people a right to become the 1%. I can't stand when people say only the white people are 1%. I don't know, but I've looked up a plenty of 1% people up there. And one of them is the CEO, is an African American. A lot of 1% are biracial people. You say we don't even get the right to become the 1%. Who told you that? Who told you that you don't have the right to go to school? Who's oppressing you and telling you that you don't have the right to finish college or finish high school or get your GED? The only person that's oppressing you is yourself. You have, and because you have the right to get all that, because you've been blessed to live here and you have that right, you need to embrace that and stop listening to all these people that say, no, because I'm Latina, I don't have the right. I can't speak out. You speaking out right now. You hear me speaking out and I'm Hispanic. What are you talking about? Oh, everyone is racist against me. Do you even know what the real definition of racism is? The real definition of racism is what the African American people used to go through in slavery and poverty. I don't see any slaves out here. The only slaves I see is the people that they hustling across the border and putting these women to prostitute and all this stuff. Those is the slaves. These people where they make them work. They come into this country and they want to seek a dream, yet these companies want to hire them and pay them tiny little wages and make them slaves. That's slavery. That's slavery where these people got to stay here illegally and work for these little tiny wages, right? So the company won't allow them to pay taxes and all that. Yeah, you want to get mad at people who come here and is not very educated because of it? No, it's not that. It's these companies that going through all this stuff. It's these companies that want to blind you. So you're gonna oppress the immigrants, but you don't want to oppress the companies. Ain't nobody oppressing you. You live in America. This is America. You can say whatever the F you want to say without nobody oppressing you. If someone call you racist, all you got to say is F you. You think what you want to think. Because you love Puerto Rico, or because you love Mexico, or because you love this and that, I can't love the country that I was born in. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You telling me that I'm racist because I love America. It's fascism and racism in and of itself. That is fascism and racism. I'm a Latina Americana and I am proud of it. And I'm very sick and tired of people saying, oh, you racist and whatever. No, I ain't racist. Yo, I'm married to a fucking immigrant. What is you talking about? I am not racist. I love my country and I believe in the founding fathers. And I believe in the veterans that were in my father's side of the family who died to give you the right to immigrate over here. They gave you the right to immigrate over here. Ain't no country is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. That was a little rant in and of itself. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this video. I'm going to probably be called a racist and everything. I won't be surprised if Antifa come knocking on my door and call me a crazy wench. Like, it won't surprise me at all. They say people that work in the field that I work in shouldn't talk about stuff like that. Or because I'm mentally ill, I can't talk about stuff like that. You know, I accept all my faults and defaults. I love my country and I love everybody who born and they migrate here. I believe that everybody have a right to be a middle-class citizen. Everybody should own their own house. Everybody should, if that's their dream. If that's their dream to own their own house, let those people be. If you want to live off of welfare all your life, that's your choice. You don't even realize how blessed you is to live in this country. You really don't realize it. You want to look at a socialism country that these people are trying to push on you. Venezuela was the most beautiful, richest country in the world. They was doing so well about 10 years ago. When they started embracing socialism instead of capitalism, instead of independence, they started listening to the government saying, oh, free this, free that, free this, free that. Look at them now. They one of the poorest countries in Central America. The poorest country in Central America. And that's what they trying to make us do. They trying to make us and ruin every single little value that we put up, that we fought for the last 300 years. A lot of people be making me mad when they be saying, oh, this land wasn't ours in the first place. We came over here and we killed the Indians and we robbed this and that and that. Let me tell you something. When Christopher Columbus migrated over here, he was called a settler, a colonial, where he tried to make peace with the Indians. And the Indians, being loving, kind-hearted people, they accepted colonials. It was the French and the English, and I forgot any of those. Like I said, I ain't perfect. That came here and wanted to destroy the colonial-based Americans that wanted to escape from religious communism. They escaped all these countries because they wanted to come here and be able to have freedom of speech and freedom of religion. That's why they came over here. It was the French and the English who started fighting for America because they wanted to have the oil, have the gold. They wanted to push their political agendas on the colonists and the Indians. And people don't realize that the colonists were the true Americans that were fighting the French and the English. And it was the colonists that won. It was that flag that they put up that won. It wasn't the French and the English that won. It was the colonists that won. That was the true Americans. That's where the founding fathers came from, was from the colonists that colonized America. They colonized it. It was the French and the English that was killing the Indians, not the colonists. The French and the English was killing the Indians and the colonists. But people don't study the past history. They want to spew things that they don't understand instead of them looking for information themselves. It's really simple. We was founded in 1776. That was way before founding fathers got here. 1776. Search it up. I don't know what to make about 2020, but if the media keep going with this pointing finger type of crap, we is on the brink of civil war. Do you know what civil war is? That's when people, your own people, fight against your own people. Civil war is not good. And that's where we ended up going to. We're going to end up in civil war because people can't agree with other people. They telling you on the media, if you see somebody who likes Trump or if you see somebody who likes Hillary, beat the crap out of them. That's what they telling you. Don't that sound like communism and socialism right there? We was founded on republicanism and Democrats and democracy. The point of capitalism and democracy is to sit down and debate. Not go around screaming in people's ear, protesting just because they saying something that you don't like, or throwing water at police officers. What's wrong with you people? That's not good. That's sad that you want to throw water at these people, that you want to do all this stuff, beat these people up just because they wearing something that you don't like. It's really sad. When somebody tells me, oh, you a racist because you like Trump. No, I don't like him. I don't like any of these politicians. My only problem is stop making me trying to like him by you telling me that I'm a racist just because I don't agree with you. When you try to spool your hate into people that don't agree with you, you're going to give them no choice but not to vote with you because they're going to be scared of you. That's not the way for you to embrace the policies of those that don't agree with you. The way that you want them to vote for you is when you sit down and you explain to them and you listen to their problems and you listen to what they want you to change in their lives. Not go ahead and spew hate. Oh, but Trump spew hate. I don't give a crap about what Trump say. I don't give a crap about what Republicans say, and I don't give a crap about what Democrats say. Right now, all I give a crap is about my country, about where I live at, about freedom of speech and the Constitution of America. That's the only thing I care about. And anybody who care about that is who I care about. If you care about that, then I care about you. That's what side I'm on. And right now, the blue party, I'm a registered Democrat. And right now, I'm about to not vote for them because they scaring me. They scaring me telling all this white supremacy crap. Do you not realize that 65% of Americans is white? You want to talk about oppressing the African American and the Latin people. You starting a new KKK by saying that it's white supremacy. You suppressing the white people right there. You starting a new era of slavery, suppressing the white people. Ain't no white, black, Latin thing. That don't exist. Supremacy is supremacy. It don't matter what skin color you are. If you a supremacist, you a supremacist. Point and final. You don't gotta be white. You don't gotta be African American. You don't gotta be Latina. Supremacy is supremacy. Stop calling it white supremacy and just call it supremacy. Stop starting another era of civil war. That's what our country's gonna come up to, and it's really sad. And every day I wake up and I be like, dang, I hope that my day goes well. And I kneel for the cross and I honor the dead. I will always kneel for the cross and I will always honor our veterans and honor the dead and honor those who believe in freedom of speech. I feel very blessed every day that I'm alive right now. I feel very blessed that every day that I get to go and work, because before I never really, like, I would go to school a lot. I got a lot of student loans and I finally got them all paid because of the hard work that I did. And you know what I can't stand is when people say, but we need student loan relief. But we need student loan relief. Why? Why you need student loan relief? I mean, who decided to go to school in the first place? Ain't nobody did somebody force you to go to school? Did you think that you didn't have a right to work because you didn't go to school? A lot of people got better jobs than you and they never went to college. Ain't nobody forced you to go to college. If you got student loans, you pay them. You pay them. If you cannot find a job, that's not the college's fault. Their job is to make you job ready. The government's job is to pay for it until you could pay for it. Your job is to find a job. But you ain't gonna find a job when all these companies is hiring and oppressing people just so they could pay them less money. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. People don't like hearing that, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Bye, everybody. I gotta get ready to try to help people because I love helping people. I love helping people with other mental illnesses like mine. I love it. I believe that everybody in recovery, all the second chancers and the first chancers, I love you all, and I'm about to go work in this job where I help people.